The title of this video should be Ignorant American has no idea how to pronounce the rugby player's name. I'm from Texas, as you can see. How we would pronounce this would be Bakkies Botha.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? God!
I'm guessing it's closer to like Bakkies Botha, but we'll find out. Anyway, today's video we're going to be reacting to Bakkies Botha, the Enforcer. And so, before we dive into it, if you guys want to support the channel at all, you can click the Patreon link that is down in the description box underneath this video. You can go over there even for just $1 a month. Every little bit of support that you can give is highly appreciated. But don't worry, I'm going to continue to be posting all of this free content here on YouTube. You can just get it unedited over there on Patreon. I've gotten a couple copyright claims on the channel, so just trying to be careful with editing some of these videos up. And so if you want to see them uncut, unedited, you can go over there to Patreon and get them for as little as $1 a month, as long with a few other exclusive perks. But yeah, check that out. It's in the link in this description box. Here we go.
Wherever he goes around the world, he's been respected. Doesn't say much, but produce on the day.
The one player I most respect in South African rugby was Bakkies Botha.
The prototype of what a full lock in world rugby should be and how he should play. He went into that enforcer role.
There's no guy in the world that can clean a ruck, more than Bakkies could.
He'll go down as one of the best locks South Africa in the world they've ever had.
He's a special player.
This will be a try for the big man.
Born as John Philip Botha in Newcastle, KwaZulu-Natal on the 22nd of September 1979, but known simply as Bakkies. This 2-meter giant will forever be known as one of rugby's greatest locks. Botha started his provincial career at the Falca, but 2 years later he would join the Blue Bulls. The Combo was born.
The Combo, how did that name come about?
Yeah, it's just from playing years together, probably playing over 100 games together if you take the Bulls and the Blue Bulls as well. So, yeah, it's a combination. He knows my weaknesses, I know his weaknesses. It was so funny. I think in the last test match, I still had to tell him before every scrum, every line-out, Bakkies' second ruck, you must do that. Bakkies' third ruck, that's it. And he just looked at me and said, thanks, Combo, and then he goes, and I know he'll sort that out.
It was 2001, we got together at the Bulls, the new structures of Heineke arriving there, and I arrived from the Falcons, my first union before I went over to the Bulls. But actually, I didn't see Victor actually the first month or though, because he was already part of the Springboks. And I wanted to be there where Victor was already in the Springbok mix and the squad.
After playing in the under-19 and under-23 national sides, it was only a matter of time before he got called up to the Springboks. He made his debut against France in September 2002. The Enforcer showed immediately what he was all about, imposing himself on the opposition, sometimes illegally.
Well, Bakkies Botha has been sent to the sin bin for 10 minutes. You heard the referee saying there was an unnecessary knee in there, and the situation now where we have both the new caps in the sin bin.
He played the game with immense physicality, always pushing the boundaries.
I've got clear memories of him blowing a kiss and Mike Phillips and his blue eyes, and ones like I remember John was captain at the stage, and the ref came to John and he said to him, Bakkies is really on the edge. And when John asked Bakkies, so what, Bakkies, you really close on the edge, and Bakkies tuned him, hey Cappy, ek hou daarvan om op die edge te lewe. So he was a really absolute a great gentleman and a great servant of South African rugby, and we are going to miss a massive part of South African rugby.
The Combo started for the Springboks a world record 63 times and were a massive influence on the success of the team for over a decade.
Heineke took over the team at the Bulls, where we all started, and we worked our our butts off afternoon in and afternoon out, and everything worked out, and they backed the combination, especially Heineke for a start, for a lock combination. Backed me and Victor, and from there on it just went on till today.
It was quite a long career, and we changed a lot of things, the way we played, and each guy individually as well, where in the beginning years I was probably more of a ball carrier. Bakkie had a lot of speed as well, and we changed our games as we got older, but yeah, it was just always unbelievable to have him there next to me.
The pair achieved everything on offer in rugby, domestically and on the international stage. Their trophy cabinet boasts the Vodacom Cup, 3 Currie Cups, 3 Super Rugby titles, a British and Irish Lions Tour trophy.
Has won the game for South Africa. The Springboks snatch it. Just quite extraordinary scenes at Loftus.
2 Tri-Nation victories.
It's over. It's all over at South Africa. Have won the Tri-Nations tournament.
And the crown jewel, the IRB World Cup.
They're about to become world champions. And just as England did 4 years ago, right on the stroke of full time, they kick it into touch. And John Smith and his team are the winners here in the Stade de France. South Africa are the champions.
In 2011, Botha made the move to European rugby and joined Toulon, where he won the French Top 14 and the Heineken Cup, making him one of the most decorated players in rugby history.
Toulon go into a very
Everywhere he goes, he
club.
wins.
Those who have retained the Heineken Cup.
Bakkies Botha's contribution to the game of rugby has been immense.
Bakkies Botha, and that's a big moment for Botha. His first touchdown in a green and gold jersey.
Climbing the ranks.
You know, I've coached Bakkie since he was 20. Very, very happy about it. You know, the type of man he's turned out to be in his integrity.
Powering the Springboks forward.
Well, there he is, Bakkies Botha, 50th Test cap tonight. What an achievement. Kiwis love this guy. He is so physical. Has he got any weaknesses, Cobus?
I think he's the sort of heart of the scrum. He gets the back and forwards going. I think his physical presence is very important.
Inspiring the next generation.
He passed on a lot of his experiences to guys like Etzebeth, Peter Steff, du Toit, Lut de Jager. So he's had a fantastic career.
He was a great inspirational for me and Eben in particular, you know, and for Peter Steff and Lut. He's, you know, we as juniors really looked up to him. He's a phenomenal person, you know. So to be in the same even room as Bakkies Botha was a great honour for me in my rugby career so far, a highlight.
The only negative is that I didn't play long with him. I mean, since he came last year to Wales, I sat longer around the dinner table to listening to his stories. I mean, an awesome guy off and on the field, a South African legend.
The enforcer.
The legend.
The thing about Bakkies was, you know, he brought a lot of physicality to the game, and I think every time when you go into those rucks, you always have to look out and make sure that he's not coming, because there's no guy in the world that can clean
this
a
guy
ruck,
looks like Idris Elba.
You know, more than Bakkies could. So I think, you know, he was a tough guy and you know, really a physical presence on the field.
Feared by his opponents.
We were playing Wales, and he came back from an injury, I think from Achilles or something. He didn't play for a long time. Eventually, we got to the press conference, and they asked him, so does he think he'll only play 20 minutes or 30 minutes? And in his Afrikaner English, like mine, he says 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 50 minutes. I don't know how long I'll play, but I promise you, the Welsh will know that they played against Bakkies Botha.
I remember very, very clearly my first game for the Sharks in Sun City, and my first scrum. Victor hit me, and Bakkie stood up and he just went, "Welkom Boet," and I remember that very, very well.
Wow.
I must say, the one player I most respect in South African rugby was Bakkies Botha. For the person he was, for what he gave to the side.
His athletic ability was just incredible, and in a sense the prototype of what a full lock in World Rugby should be and how he should play.
The best thing about him is that he never got any less hard as a man. With all his achievements, he stayed humble and is a wonderful ambassador for the game.
You know, he'll definitely be missed. You know, I've been coaching him for quite some time, but I'm very proud of the type of person he's turned out to be. You know, it's a very, very sad day, but there's a lot of youngsters that will stand up, and I know we've got one more supporter.
That was really great to just see how much he had done for the game. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can find another video about him so I can watch more of his highlights. It's really great to be able to see one of the legends of the game and one of the most well-respected players of the game, so I can kind of see, you know, this is the gold standard. Like, this is what a rugby legend looks like. Thank you guys for clicking on the video. I hope that I see you in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.